WOD 1. Hold it. Karen's with Annie? With a 15-minute time cap. Part 1 is a 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 rep scheme of wall balls, double unders, and sit-ups, while one partner holds a preloaded barbell in the front rack position. The team may choose double unders or single unders, with single unders requiring 50% more reps. Whatever the team chooses, all members of the team must do the same movement. The team begins part 1 with one of the athletes moving the preloaded barbell from the floor into a front rack position to hold. Once the barbell is in the front rack position, the first working athlete begins wall balls. No reps of the triplet can be completed at any time unless an athlete is holding the barbell at the front rack height. The triplet begins with 50 wall balls, then 50 double unders, or 75 single unders, then 50 sit-ups. Once 50 of each movement are complete, the team moves on to 40, then 30, and so on. Athletes may swap in anytime. No hand tag is necessary. The working athlete must be provided an area at least 8 feet wide by 8 feet deep, and that area must be marked on the floor. The barbell holder and resting athlete must stay out of the working athlete's space. The working athlete must leave the workspace for another athlete to swap in. The barbell must be lowered to the floor when transferring to a teammate. The simplest way to think about this is one athlete will always be holding the barbell in a front rack, one athlete will be resting, and one athlete will be inside the workspace performing reps of the triplet. If the team completes part 1 before the time cap, they will begin part 2, maximum team front squats. Front squats may begin right after the last sit-up is complete and by the teammate holding the front rack if they choose. Athletes may swap in anytime they want. The bar must be lowered to the floor to swap in the next athlete. No hand tag is necessary. WOD 1 standards. Wall balls. For the first rep, or anytime the ball is on the ground, the athlete picks the ball up to a standing full hip extension position with the ball in the front rack position. The athlete then squats until the hip crease is below the top of the knee. The athlete stands up and throws the ball to hit the specified target. After the first rep, the athlete catches the ball, squats to hip crease below the top of the knee, and then stands and thrusts the ball to the height of the specified target. Double unders. This is the standard double under, in which the rope passes completely under the feet twice for each jump. The rope must spin forward for the rep to count. Single unders. This is the standard single under in which the rope passes completely under the feet once for each jump. The rope must spin forward for the rep to count. As long as the rope continuously moves forward, any hop over the rope is fine with each turn. Feet do not have to be together. Sit-ups. Sit-ups begin with the athlete lying on the back, feet on the floor, any distance below the buttocks, but not anchored, and the hands touching the floor above the head. The athlete then curls up until the hands touch the toes. The feet cannot leave the floor at any time during any part of the sit-up. An ab mat is allowed, but not required. If used, the ab mat must be positioned at the lumbar spine. For the front rack hold, any grip is permitted. Standard, Frankenstein, or I Dream of Jeannie, as long as the bar is in the front rack position. Front squats. The first rep starts by cleaning the same preloaded bar used for front rack holds from the floor into the front rack position. A rep is completed by maintaining the bar in the front rack position, lowering the hip crease below the knee, and then standing up until the hips and knees are fully extended. Any grip is permitted. Again, standard, Frankenstein, or I Dream of Jeannie, as long as the bar is in the front rack position. Wall ball variations. Male intermediate, 20 pound to a 10 foot. Female intermediate, 14 pound to a 9 foot. Male novice and male masters, 14 pound to a 10 foot. Female novice and female masters, 10 pound to a 9 foot. Rope jump variations. For all divisions, it's the team choice. For double under reps, they will be 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. If the team chooses single unders, the reps will be 75, 60, 45, 30, 15. Whatever the team chooses, all athletes of the team must do the same movement. For the front rack hold and front squat variations, male intermediate, 95 pounds, female intermediate, 55 pounds, male novice and male masters, 65 pounds, female novice and female masters, 35 pounds. Score 1 is time to complete. Score 2, combined team front squat reps. WOD 2, benches be crazy. Each athlete, working one at a time, will have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete a buy-in of either 20 or 15 row calories depending on gender, followed by maximum reps of bench press. One athlete completes the WOD at a time. One of the other athletes is the spotter. The clock starts and the working athlete rows the gender-specific number of calories for the buy-in. In the remaining time, they perform maximum bench press reps with their division-specific load. The clock is reset, the rower is reset, and the next athlete goes. Each athlete must take their turn. WOD 2 standards. Row. The athlete's feet do not have to be strapped in. The damper can be whatever the athlete chooses. Before the WOD starts, the monitor should be reset to either 1, count down from 20 calories as a male or 15 calories as a female, or 2, set to 0, where it counts up to 20 calories as a male or 15 calories as a female. The athlete cannot touch the handle until the judge or MC says go. The athlete cannot release the handle until either the monitor says 0 or the calories required are met. Bench press. The bench press can only begin after the required calories are rowed. Athletes must lie flat on the bench with feet either touching the floor or on one 45-pound bumper plate. After unracking the bar, the athlete must begin with full control of the bar, elbows extended. The bar will then be lowered until it touches the lower part of the chest. The rep is complete when the bar is pressed upward and the elbows are fully extended. There's no short stroking. A teammate, not the judge, should act as the spotter. The spotter may assist in unracking the bar, saving the lifter from harm, or re-racking the bar, but no repetition counts if the spotter touches the bar before a complete lockout. If the spotter gives assistance at any time during a rep, the bar must be racked for safety reasons, and that rep will not count. If the judge feels it is safe to do so, the athlete may again unrack the bar and continue reps. Reps do not have to be unbroken. The bar may be racked as many times as the athlete wants. Bench press variations. Male intermediate, 135 pounds. Female intermediate, 75 pounds. Male novice and male masters, 85 pounds. Female novice and female masters, 45 pounds. The row buy-in variations. All males, 20 calories. All females, 15 calories. Score 3. The combined team bench press reps. WOD 3. Swing your partners round and round. With a 15-minute running clock containing 3 5-minute rounds, each 5-minute round will be a buy-in of 50 synchro Russian kettlebell swings performed by 2 athletes, and the remainder of the 5-minute round will be 1 athlete performing an AMRAP of either 4 chin-over bar pull-ups or 8 ring rows and 8 burpee box overs. As was the case for double unders and single unders in WOD 1, it is the team choice on whether to do 4 pull-ups or 8 ring rows. Whatever the team chooses, all teammates must do the same movement. Round 1 will be from 0 minutes to 5 minutes and will be 50 synchro Russian kettlebell swings, and then athlete A will AMRAP. Round 2 is from 5 minutes until 10 minutes and is 50 synchro Russian kettlebell swings, and then athlete B AMRAPs. Round 3 is from 10 minutes to 15 minutes and is 50 synchro Russian kettlebell swings, and then athlete C AMRAPs. At the start of each round, the AMRAP athlete will begin with either pull-ups or ring rows, regardless of where the previous AMRAPper finished their round. WOD 3 standards. Synchro Russian kettlebell swings. Both athletes must start standing upright with the hips extended. The athletes then begin the lowering arc of the movement. The kettlebell must pass behind the heels at the bottom. The athlete then begins the rising arc, and the movement finishes when the arms are straight, the hands are above the shoulders, and the hips are extended. For the synchro to count, For the rep to count, both athletes must achieve the arms straight, hands above the shoulders, hip extended position at the same time. Chin over bar pull-ups. Strict, kipping, or butterfly pull-ups are allowed. Pull-ups begin with the athlete in a dead hang, full arm extension, and feet not touching anything. If a jump is required to get to the bar, the athlete must first dead hang with arms fully extended before beginning reps. The bottom of the chin must go above the bar before descending to full arm extension. At least one palm must be facing away from you. A mixed grip is fine, but both palms facing you, as in a chin-up, is not allowed. Ring rows. Rings will have been pre-adjusted so the bottom of the ring is 40 inches from the floor. A piece of tape will be on the floor directly below the rings. The athlete will begin with the back of their heels on the far side of the tape, furthest away from the hands, and gripping the rings. The athlete will bend their knees and lean back without the heels ever moving to the near side of the tape, the side closest to the hands. The athlete is in a proper position when the toes are up, heels are the only part of the foot touching the ground, or the feet are flat with the back of the heels on the far side of the tape. And the body is in a straight line from ankle to neck with arms fully extended. Without kipping or losing the rigid body position, the athlete will pull their chest toward the rings. A rep is complete when the hands break the plane of the chest. Burpee box over. The burpee box over starts with the athlete facing the box, completing a burpee, then stepping or jumping on top of the box, and either stepping or jumping down to the opposite side of the start. The burpee box over rep is complete when both of the athlete's feet are on the ground after stepping or jumping down. The burpee. From a standing upright position, the athletes must get their chest and thighs flat to the floor. When getting flat to the floor or back up, athletes may jump both feet or step 1 foot at a time. The box over. Athletes may jump up or step up to get both feet on top of the box. Both feet must be on top of the box at the same time before jumping or stepping down on the opposite side. Athletes cannot just jump over the box. Athletes do not need to stand up completely while on top of the box. They may face any direction while mounting and dismounting. No part of the athlete's body other than the bottom of the feet may touch the box to assist any part of the movement or catch balance. The dismount must be on the opposite side of the box. Kettlebell variations. Male intermediate, 53 pounds. Female intermediate, 35 pounds. Male novice and male masters, 35 pounds. Female novice and female masters, 26 pounds. Pull-up variations. For all divisions, either 4 chin-over bar pull-ups or 8 ring rows. It's the team choice for which variation they do. Whatever the team chooses, all athletes of the team must do the same movement. Box variations. Male intermediates will use 24 inches. All others will use 20 inches. Score 4. The combined team reps of the AMRAP. WOD 4. Tons of fun. With a 10-minute cap. There will be 2 minutes to warm up and pick the one load the team will use for the remaining 8 minutes to accumulate maximum tonnage of ground to overhead. The team chooses the load from the weights provided and sticks with that load for all reps during the 8-minute AM tap, as many tons as possible. There is 1 bar total for the team, not 1 bar per athlete on the team. Athletes may swap in any time by lowering the barbell to the ground. No hand tag is necessary. Every athlete must do at least 1 rep. WOD 4 standards. Ground to overhead. Every rep of the ground to overhead begins with the barbell on the ground. A snatch, clean and press, or clean and jerk, including a split jerk, are allowed. If using an empty barbell or a barbell with smaller than standard bumper plates, each rep must begin with the barbell clearly below the knees. The rep is credited when the barbell is at full lockout overhead, with the hips, knees, and arms fully extended, and the barbell directly over or slightly behind the middle of the body. If a split style lift is used, both feet must be brought back in line to finish the rep. Variations. Male intermediate. They may choose any load between 45 and 185 pounds. Female intermediates. They may choose any load between 35 and 120 pounds. Male novice and male masters may choose any load between 45 and 135 pounds. Female novice and female masters may choose any load between 35 and 85 pounds. Score 5. Team combined load times reps.